Hello, beautiful people. We're diving into yet another epic video. And this time, it's special. We're unmasking one of the greatest Ugandans to ever live in the country and borders. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special tribute to one of Uganda's greatest football icons, a man whose name echoes far beyond the pitch, a player whose gloves carried the hopes of a nation. This is the story of Denis Onyango, a legend, a leader, and a goalkeeper whose journey redefined Ugandan football. We shall call this edition, Denis Onyango Unmasked. The question is, who is Denis Onyango? Denis Masinde Onyango is a celebrated Ugandan professional footballer best known for his role as a goalkeeper for Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa's Premier Soccer League. Born on the 15th of May 1985 in Kampala, Uganda, Onyango's career has spanned multiple countries and clubs, earning him recognition as one of Africa's finest goalkeepers. Let's go into this in detail. Early life and background of Denis Onyango. Denis Masinde Onyango was born on the 15th of May 1985 in Kampala, Uganda, into a family deeply rooted in East African heritage. His father, Gabriel Onyango, hails from Masaba sub-county in Busia district, Kenya, while his mother, Nakato Musoke Olive Onyango, comes from Impala village near Nkumba University in Uganda. Childhood and family. He grew up in the Uganda Railways staff quarters in Nsambya, a vibrant community that shaped his early love for football. He is the third born among four siblings, Lillian Nabwaya, Ivan Mudumbo, and Helen Ajimbo, who works as a librarian at Garba Seminary. His father worked with the departed Asians Property Custodian Board, while his mother served as a laboratory assistant at Makerere University Medical School. Education and football beginnings. He attended primary school in Nsambya, where he played for local teams like Matagula and Mabati. Initially, he wanted to join St. Peter's College in Tororo, but due to financial constraints, he enrolled at Katante Hill School. Later he transferred to Ntanda College, which recruited him for his football talent. First steps in football, started playing at Sharing FC playground in Nsambya, where a coach noticed his potential and began taking him to competitions. Joined Sharing FC after high school, then moved to SC Villa, one of Uganda's top clubs. His performance at Villa earned him a spot on Uganda's under-23 national team, marking the beginning of his international journey. Onyango's early life is a testament to how humble beginnings, family support, and raw talent can shape a future legend. Youth career of Denis Onyango. Onyango's journey into football greatness began in the heart of Nsambya, Kampala, where he kicked his first ball in the Uganda Railways staff quarters. His early passion was nurtured through local teams like Matagula and Mabati, which played informal matches in the neighborhood playgrounds. Early football foundations, primary school days, played in community teams and showed early promise as a goalkeeper. Sharing FC playground, a local coach spotted his talent and began taking him to youth competitions. Secondary school football, initially aimed to join St. Peter's College, Tororo, but financial constraints led him to Katante Hill School. Later transferred to Ntanda College, which recruited him specifically for his football skills. First club steps. After high school, Onyango joined Sharing FC, a first-tier Ugandan club. His standout performances earned him a move to SC Villa, one of Uganda's most prestigious football clubs. While at Villa, he was selected for Uganda's under-23 national team, marking his entry into international youth football. Onyango's youth career wasn't just about raw talent, it was a story of resilience, mentorship, and strategic moves that laid the foundation for his rise to continental stardom. Want to explore how his time at SC Villa shaped his professional mindset or dive into his early matches? I've got more gems to share. Denis Onyango's professional debut. Onyango made his professional debut in 2004 with SC Villa, one of Uganda's most prestigious football clubs. This marked the official start of his senior career after progressing through youth setups like Sharing FC in Nsambya. Club debut timeline, 2004 to 2005, SC Villa, Uganda, first senior club appearance. 2005 to 2006, moved to St. George SA in Ethiopia, following his mentor Malutin, Mako, Sredojevic. 2006, signed by SuperSport United in South Africa's Premier Soccer League, marking his entry into top-tier continental football. 2010, signed by Mpumalanga Black Aces in South Africa's Premier Soccer League. 2011, signed by Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa's Premier Soccer League. 2013, signed by Bidvest Wits on loan in South Africa's Premier Soccer League to get more playing time. Then returned to Mamelodi Sundowns after the loan, and he's been with Mamelodi Sundowns since 2011, becoming one of the most decorated players in South African football history. Playing style and position of Denis Onyango. Denis Onyango is a goalkeeper, and not just any goalkeeper, but one of Africa's most commanding figures between the posts. His position has remained consistent throughout his career, anchoring teams like Mamelodi Sundowns and the Uganda Cranes with his elite shot stopping and leadership. Signature traits of his playing style: penalty-saving specialist. Onyango is renowned for his ability to read penalty takers and make clutch saves under pressure. One-on-one mastery: calm and calculated, he excels in close-range duels, often making himself big to block shots. Aerial dominance: standing at 1.86 meters, he commands his box with authority, confidently dealing with crosses and set pieces. Vocal leadership: he's not just a shot stopper, he's a field general. Onyango constantly organizes his defense and motivates teammates. Distribution skills: known for launching counterattacks with precise long throws and kicks, he's a modern keeper with tactical awareness. Consistency and calmness: former coaches have praised his all-round reliability and composure, especially in high-stakes matches. Denis Onyango's style blends old-school grit with modern finesse. He's the kind of keeper who doesn't just protect the goal, he protects the team's confidence. Want a breakdown of his most iconic saves or how his style compares to other African legends? I've got more in the vault. Clubs played for by Denis Onyango: a journey across Africa's football landscape. Denis Onyango's club career spans multiple countries and leagues, showcasing his growth from local talent to continental legend. Here's a detailed breakdown of the clubs he's played for. Uganda, Nsambya FC, early youth club where his talent began to shine. SC Villa, 2004-2005, his first senior club, one of Uganda's most prestigious teams. Ethiopia, St. George SA, 2005-2006, joined under coach Malutan Mako Sredojevic, marking his first move abroad. South Africa, SuperSport United, 2006-2010, established himself in the Premier Soccer League, winning 3 league titles. Mpumalanga Black Aces, 2010-2011, short stint after leaving SuperSport. Mamelodi Sundowns, 2011-present, his most iconic club, where he won multiple league titles, the CAF Champions League, 2016, and became a household name. Bidvest Wits, loan, 2013-2014, brief loan spell to gain more game time. Denis Onyango's club journey reflects his adaptability, consistency, and leadership across East and Southern Africa. Denis Onyango's international career: the rise of Uganda's #1. Denis Onyango's journey with the Uganda Cranes is a story of leadership, resilience, and historic milestones. His international career spans 16 years, during which he became one of the most respected goalkeepers on the continent. Debut and early years: he made his international debut on the 18th of June 2005 in a World Cup qualifier against Cape Verde. Quickly established himself as Uganda's first-choice goalkeeper, known for his calm demeanor and clutch saves. Major tournaments: 2017 Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, helped Uganda qualify for the tournament for the first time in 39 years, conceding only 2 goals in 6 qualifying matches. 2019 AFCON, captained the Cranes and delivered standout performances, including a double save against Zimbabwe and a penalty save against Sadio Mane of Senegal. Leadership and legacy: became team captain in April 2017, bringing vocal leadership and experience to a young squad. Accumulated 82 caps for Uganda, becoming one of the most capped players in the nation's history. Known for mentoring younger players and raising the profile of Ugandan football internationally. Retirement: he announced his retirement from international football on the 12th of April 2021, after Uganda failed to qualify for the 2021 AFCON. In his farewell, he expressed deep gratitude to fans and teammates, saying, "It has been a great pleasure and honor to represent my country. I gave my best." Denis Onyango didn't just play for Uganda, he defined an era. His gloves guarded more than goals, they guarded the pride of a nation. Injuries and comebacks of Denis Onyango: the resilient wall of Africa. Onyango's career has been marked not only by brilliance but also by grit and recovery. Despite facing multiple injuries across seasons, he consistently bounced back, stronger, sharper, and more determined. Comebacks and resilience: CAF Champions League 2022, after quad and hamstring issues, Onyango returned to lead Mamelodi Sundowns to a 6-0 victory over Golden Arrows. 2024 head injury recovery: following a scary collision, Onyango reassured fans, "Horrible incident last evening, but I'm out of danger and back to keep pushing with the team." Coaching transition: post-retirement from international football, he's now mentoring Uganda's Chan goalkeepers, turning setbacks into stepping stones. Onyango's story isn't just about the saves, it's about the comebacks. Every injury was met with determination, every return a reminder of his legendary status. Personal life of Denis Onyango: beyond the goalposts, Denis Masinde Onyango isn't just a football legend, he's a proud father, husband, and deeply rooted son of East Africa. His personal life reflects humility, family values, and a quiet strength that mirrors his presence on the pitch. Family and background: parents: his father, Gabriel Onyango, is from Masaba sub-county in Busia district, Kenya, and his mother, Nakato Musoke Olive Onyango, hails from Impala village near Nkumba University, Uganda. Siblings, he's the third born among four: Lillian Nabwire, Ivan Mudumbo, and Helen Ajambo, a librarian at Garba Seminary. Tribe, the name, Onyango, is associated with the Luo-speaking communities, suggesting Denis has Luo heritage. Marriage and children, Denis is married to Barbara Namabiru, who prefers a private life away from the spotlight. Together, they have 4 sons, and Denis often shares moments with them on social media, showing his hands-on parenting style. Denis Onyango's personal life is a blend of a true Ugandan, family devotion, and quiet luxury. He's not just admired for his saves, but for the life he's built off the pitch. Future aspirations of Denis Onyango: from goalkeeper to mentor and technical leader, Denis Onyango's post-playing vision is as inspiring as his time on the pitch. As he nears the twilight of his professional career, Onyango is shifting focus from saving goals to shaping futures, especially for Uganda's next generation of footballers. Coaching and mentorship, Onyango has hinted at pursuing a coaching career, already serving as a co-goalkeeping coach for Uganda's Chan team. He described the experience as a learning opportunity, helping both himself and young goalkeepers grow. His goal is to nurture talent, instilling discipline, technique, and confidence in Uganda's rising stars. Technical leadership. In July 2025, Onyango was appointed technical director and guest goalkeeping coach for the Uganda Cranes ahead of Chan 2024. His role includes overseeing goalkeeper development, advising coaches on tactics and match simulations, bridging local and international football practices. Club commitment and transition. Despite being 40, Onyango signed a 1-year extension with Mamelodi Sundowns, continuing as a second-choice keeper behind Ronwen Williams. He's balancing active play with mentorship, showing that retirement for him is a transition, not an exit. Legacy building. Onyango envisions a future where Ugandan players and officials participate in global tournaments, like the FIFA Club World Cup. His philosophy: retirement is not an end but a transition, from personal glory to collective development. Denis Onyango's next chapter is about giving back, turning his legendary career into a platform for growth, guidance, and national pride. From the humble fields of Nsambya to the grand stadiums of South Africa, Denis Onyango carved a path no goalkeeper in Ugandan history had walked before. Through every dive, every roar from the crowd, every bandaged comeback, and quiet mentorship, Onyango did more than defend goals, he defended Uganda's dreams. We've explored his early life, where familial roots in both Uganda and Kenya formed the backbone of a grounded spirit. We've journeyed through his youth career, where raw talent met disciplined ambition, setting the stage for an elite trajectory. His professional debut and club journey, from SC Villa to continental glory with Mamelodi Sundowns, defined what it means to rise through resilience. But it was his international career, 82 caps, AFCON heroics, leadership under pressure, that stamped his legacy as not just a player, but a national icon. Injuries tried to halt the story, comebacks kept rewriting it. And beyond football, we saw a loving father, a devoted husband, and now, a mentor whose eyes are set on raising Uganda's next generation of champions. In a world where strikers get the spotlight, Denis Onyango proved that sometimes the greatest story is written in the silence of the goalpost, in the steady hands of the man who stood tall when a nation needed him most. So whether you're a young footballer chasing a dream or a fan who's witnessed the magic, remember, legends aren't born, they're built, save by save, step by step, through every moment that demands courage. Because when Uganda needed a wall, Denis Onyango gave them a fortress. Thank you for watching. See you in another epic video tomorrow.